On shit. You guys look good. LA, downtown LA. Who lives here? I love how they always say it's nice and revived. Right? One street is good with the Staples Center on it. Right? You ever take a wrong turn down here? It's like crack zombie Mad Max. I saw a guy walking around head to toe on fire. Like it was normal. Right, he's just like, got $1? I was like, $1? Yo, man, you're on fire. You should be asking for change. There you go, you stoned. I was like, oh yeah, the dollar would burn. I came out of a Laker game, I saw a guy missing an eye. No patch, no glass, I was just looking right in his fucking skull. You know how scary that is? Right, if you're missing an eye, you gotta warn someone when you're walking up behind them. Right, that's not like crooked teeth or something, you know? You gotta be like, I'm coming up on your left, and I'll be missing an eye. He didn't do that though, he came up, you got $1? I was like, oh fuck, here's 100, buy an eye. This guy shouldn't be homeless. The Walking Dead's the #1 show in America. Right? Get him down to the set. Like, here's one that doesn't need makeup. Some of you aren't laughing, you assholes. He's not in here. He's not like, oh, front row seat. I can't see that well. What's wrong with you guys? You laugh on the inside? That's how you fucking die. Hold your laughs and like, Not metal to laugh. Heavy metal does not laugh. I got a music podcast called Let There Be Talk, and I interview a lot of rock stars. So when I go out on the road, a lot of people will come up to me after and they say, there's no good music anymore. Which right away I knew they grew up in the 80s, you know? Right, you ever notice that the 80s are like Vietnam, man. Some people didn't make it out. Right, like you'll see them walking around LA like, Quiet Riot, Trans Am. That's not true though, there's tons of good music. What you should say is there's no dangerous music anymore. I can relate to that. Like when I was young, I'd go to a concert and the band would come out all fucked up, you know? Like, all right, are you ready? Right? Singer would stumble into fire like, oh fuck! Fall down and burn to death, right? You're like, God, that was a great concert. $6. You go to a show now, what a snooze fest. I was at a concert a couple days ago. This is what the singer said after the first song. Make sure you recycle. Oh, you mean needles, right? Recycle, eat a dick. I want to recycle this ticket back, you suck. Even the audiences are getting lame. I just read a band was getting sued by a guy because they were too loud. What a dick. You see this right here? That's for looks. This hasn't worked since 1999. I went and saw AC/DC, right? I'm up in the front row, I'm rocking out, they come out, they're like, those about to rock! Fire! I was like, oh, fuck. Fuck, that doesn't work at all anymore. Anybody see my eardrum? What the fuck? I don't sue them, I thank them. Because I got friends that like to do cocaine on the weekends, right? And they just tell the same stories over and over and over. I stand on this side now, I don't hear shit. Thank you, AC/DC. A lot of coke people in here. Is that what it is? Cocaine, perfect spot to live, man. You can get it right out front. Legal weed right now. I'm waiting for legal coke. It's gonna happen, you'll see. Clap your hands if you've had a great night on cocaine. Some of you aren't clapping. I'm not a fucking cop. Right, you're all paranoid like, I saw this on Maury Povich. They get an undercover cop and teach him jokes. Send him to the downtown free fest. If you had a great night on coke, start talking about it. That's what the weed people did, right? Every second, just 420. It's so good for you. If you've got a great night on coke, talk about it. You know, going to work on Monday, like went to a concert, did coke, got a BJ, great night. We never hear the good shit. We only hear the bad stuff, like you hear about Jim, OD'd and died. Yeah, but what about the 3,000 nights before that? What about those nights? You're just gonna cast those out? Right? Like the orgies, the rebuilding of a Corvette, right? The random trips to Disneyland. What about those great fucking nights? Like they're getting the kids out right away. Good move. Good move. I was about to do a rape joke. We're like, let's get these kids out. Like they haven't heard that shit. You guys are fucking great. Let's see, what else is going on? I'm looking for an apartment right now in Los Angeles. It's an absolute nightmare. I don't know what the fuck's up with this rent. It's like $2,000 for a studio apartment. I feel like LA needs a good fucking earthquake. Right? Shake these part-time actors the fuck out of here. Like a real earthquake too, like a 10 where buildings crumble. People are gonna die, yeah. But other people are gonna have a 3-bedroom for $500. That's worth a couple bodies.
I have a tiny room for $500.
I'm looking for an apartment on Craigslist. This is disgusting. Apartment hunting is exact to online dating. Like you show up all excited, right? Like, all right, yeah, oh fuck. Man, you don't look like your photo at all. You're all dirty and you got carpet. Some of you got the carpet. This is carpet, you idiots! I think you should be able to test ride an apartment before you move in. Find out what kind of asshole you're gonna live above or below before you sign a lease. Because they always show
that's
you
true.
some bullshit time, like 2:30 on a Tuesday. Right, the whole building's at their probation officer. They'll say some bullshit like, it's so quiet here. Fuck you. I just lived 5 years below a 91-year-old man. Every morning at 5 a.m., he would get up and ride an exercise bike. He's just up there. How long you need to live? But you're 91! Tap out! Like, what's he working out for? Like, I gotta see that iPhone 8. If I was 91, I'd just be eating heroin, like, take me! You gotta test ride apartments. You don't know what kind of piece of shit it is until you move in, right? Like I moved into a place, it had shit water pressure and thin walls, where I could hear my neighbors fucking, which is creepy, right? Because fuck sounds are weird. Like here's my bedroom, then a thin wall, then just neighbors, right here, just right? It's like a bad threesome. And they had the worst fuck sounds. Like the guy sounded like a rapper hype man when he was fucking. This is what he sounded like. He was like, yeah. Yeah. You ready for this? I'm like, no, I'm not. And then the woman, not a sound until 4 minutes later when he's finishing up. All of a sudden she just starts yelling out, feels killer! Feels killer. No moaning, no groaning, just feels killer! What's your girl's sounds? I asked a guy last night in the front row what his lady's fuck sounds were, and he said no. Hey man, that's rape. That's the worst fuck sound ever. Right, just sitting there like, yeah, no! Nails killer! Some people got bad fuck faces. You ever seen that? Like they're really sexy when you meet them and then you have sex and they just turn into a monster. Right? They're just up there like, yeah. I fucked a girl once, her face turned into my 8th grade metal shop teacher. She's just riding me like, get your goggles on. That's gross, I can't fuck Mr. Edwards. I think I gotta get a roommate. This is the worst. Grown man living with someone I'm not fucking. Last roommate I had was 10 years ago, and this before all this great internet porn. You used to have to go to a liquor store and buy one of these Jacker mags, which was creepy because the guy selling it to you would be like, page 34. Like, is this thing used? So I buy this mag, I put it on my bed, I go to work, I get off work, I come home, I'm ready to party, I open up the magazine, there's a bunch of ripped out pictures. I'm like, who would do this? I go up to my roommate, I'm like, hey asshole, you're ripping pictures out of my Jacker mag? And he goes, yeah? And I said, why? And this is what he said, like it was totally normal. He goes, oh man, I like to rub one out. And then right when I blast, I like to tear the picture out. I don't think you guys heard me. He likes to rub one out, and right when he blasts, he likes to tear the picture out. What kind of David Lynch Blue Velvet shit is that? I'm not even gay, but I kind of want to see that. Like, what's he doing? He's just in there like, yeah, 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 don't you look at me! You guys are great. I'm Dean Del Rey. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Everything he said, that was true.
I will. I think you twist my arm.
I didn't say. Hey, how about a round of applause for Dean Del Rey? Very talented.
How about the balcony? How about these fucking guys? Give it up for these guys, the Guitar Center All-Stars. All right, you guys like AC/DC? Do you like AC/DC? All right, here's the deal. We don't have acoustics on, so stand the fuck up. This ain't folk rock. Stand up. Just stand up for 3 minutes. Let's rock for 1 minute.